thank you so much for serving as a facilitator for our Advanced Care Planning Seminar that will be held on November 8th at Lake Taylor Transitional Care Hospital. We really appreciate you taking the time to help our community with this very important job. So I'm Marissa Galicia-Castillo. I am a geriatrician and palliative medicine physician. I am the medical director for the palliative medicine team here at Lake Taylor. And again, want to thank you for volunteering to help with this very important community service. I know that we're going to have facilitators who have a wide range of experience, and what we're doing here is really to try to standardize the experience for each of our participants. Now, before they start, the participants will have listened to a lecture that I will have given alongside Emily Martin, who is a lawyer. And so they will hear both the medical and the legal aspects of advanced care planning and the importance of on both sides. So this process will be about 10 steps. The first step is going to be introducing yourself and establishing rapport. And everyone certainly has their own style, but this is some standard language we'd like people to use, especially for those who are still new to facilitation of advanced care planning. So as you can see, we want you to welcome them and introduce yourself by name and let them know that you'll be helping them complete their advanced care plan and thanking them again for getting this done. Step 2 is going through the U.S. Advanced Care Plan Registration Agreement. This is not required, it is optional, and you'll see in the language here that it is optional, but we do recommend this to allow their advanced care plan that's completed to be uploaded into the registry system. This allows the participant to have this available no matter where they are. And now, if they decide they don't want to do it, then you would skip this step. Step 3 is briefly reviewing the importance of advanced care plans. Again, they will have listened to a lecture prior to this, but it's always important to have that reiterated, and you can use the language here as you heard this morning. These are important documents. It's important to establish who would talk for you if you're not able, and also give a good idea to the healthcare team what is important to them so that the healthcare team can make medical recommendations. So again, this is some suggested language. Please use the language that you're most comfortable with. So going through the form, as you can see, it's a one-page form. We try to make it as simple as possible. So the next step is filling out the participant's name and demographic information, as you can see here. Step 5, the participant's going to identify their medical power of attorney. Again, as you can see here, other terminology they may have heard, legal decision maker, healthcare proxy, and we do have some standard language here as well that you can utilize. It's all about making sure our participant picks people that will make medical decisions that are based on what the participant would have wanted, not what the medical power of attorney would want. And so you can give them a choice of having the primary and then having a secondary who is someone they can call on if your primary is not available. The next step is completing the definition of a good quality of life. And it's a little bit awkward on the form because it looks like the rating will be first, but it's hard to rate something until you've actually defined what a good quality of life is. So again, some language here that you can utilize to help them fill this out in terms of what their definition is of a good quality of life. Now, sometimes people have challenges with this, and so other ways to ask could be describing an ideal day, conditions that you would or would not be willing to go through, and perhaps even what are some of their biggest fears, and you could use that as the conversation starter to help them define that good quality of life. After that's done, then the step 7 is reviewing overall goals. And in the lecture earlier, they'll have been introduced to the 3 buckets of goals, that of being as independent as possible, or function, improving function, good quality of life, or life prolongation. Those are the three kind of buckets that we want the participants to really prioritize. As you can see here, usually most people will want all three. All three are very, very important. However, as we face serious illness, we may need to prioritize, and this is the kind of language we want to share with our participants, that yet there's going to be something that's going to be most important based on what their medical status may be. And so, again, ranking them 1, 2, and 3, 1 being the most important. Step 8, once everything is completed, then it's time to get this to become a legal document. You're going to call over a volunteer, and we will have several volunteers available, and they're going to be the witness for you, and you will serve as the second witness. So first, get your volunteer and have the witness there. The participant signs, and then you sign as a witness, and the volunteer signs as a witness. So now this is a legal document, at least in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Now, step 9, after you've gotten it witnessed, then everything's completed, we will have copiers available in the room that you will be in, and we're going to make 4 or 5 copies of the advanced care plan. One is for the participant. You may have 1 or 2 that they can give to their medical power of attorney. The other copy will be for the participant's primary care physician that they can give to them. And then the last copy is for the U.S. Advanced Care Plan Registry. So once those copies are made, you're going to give the participant the 3 or 4 copies, again, for themselves, their medical power of attorney, their PCP, and you're going to keep 1. The other copy is going to be put together with a completed U.S. Advanced Care Plan registration agreement. So you're going to give these 2 pages to the designated facilitator who we will identify at the seminar. The copy of the ACP with the U.S. Advanced Care Plan registration agreement, that will be, again, separated from the participant. And then those 2 pages that go to the U.S. Advanced Care Plan Registry will be uploaded to them. So again, some language as you give these copies to your participants, making sure they keep 1 for themselves, 1 for their medical power of attorneys, 1 for their primary care physician, and then again, we will be taking a copy of their ACP and the U.S. Advanced Care Plan Registry and get that uploaded so that no matter where they go, they should have it available. It'll be online. And then the 10th step is everything's done, and we're going to thank the participant for coming in and going through that process. We also will have a feedback survey that's going to be important for us as we continue doing more of these. And please encourage them to visit the exhibitors, as well as encourage them to talk to others about how easy this process was and how important it is. So again, I want to thank you so much for serving as a facilitator, and we also would like your feedback as well at the end of the experience. How can we make this easier for everyone? And just as a really neat thing we're doing as well, we are working on a ACP and an advanced care planning kiosk, which would be kind of a self-serve type of a program where someone can come into Lake Taylor, go to the kiosk, and get many of these things completed. We would have a process for getting them witnessed and uploaded as well. Still not ready for prime time, but just wanted to share that with you too. And again, thank you again.